People all over the world. People all over the world. What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy Rick coming at you with this new YouTube. I hope you guys join me on this new adventure that I'm trying to do. It basically is called Rick's Rehab. Rehab with Rick. Um, I'm not, a professional YouTuber or anything like that. I just want to start off by saying that this is my probably second or third time trying to start a YouTube account, but hopefully I get you guys support out there, back your boy up. I'll do the best I can to, keep the information as real as possible, and to, you know, respond back to comments and stuff like that, which I'll keep it real with you guys. I'm really lazy about responding back to messages and stuff like that. So don't get offended if you comment or something below or send me a message that I don't get back with you, but I do promise to get back with everybody that does send me a comment or message regarding dealing with opiates and drugs and, just dealing with addiction, period. Addiction is a terrible thing. It's starting to really do a terrible thing to our nation, our country, especially in our youth. Okay, and if not anything, I pray that I reach the young people out there because that's our future. I do believe that as adults we lived our life. By the way, I'm 40 years old, so we've lived our lives, and we've had a lot of experiences, and as kids, they just don't know any better. They think the next new thing is cool, and if everybody else is doing it, they should be doing it too. And we need to really send a message to these kids that everything that they put in their body, drugs, alcohol, and even breaking down to a lot of food you guys eat out there, and we'll get into that on another level. But anything you put in your body, especially over a period of time, eventually starts to complicate your health. Okay, in a long period of time. And in some cases lead to death. And I know none of you guys out there want to, leave this world early. This video and this thing that I'm doing is also for people that feel they're going to rehab, like myself. It doesn't work. I don't like being in rehab because it's like being in jail. I'm not one to listen to nobody. I'm a very stubborn person when it comes to doing what I want to do when I want to do it. And being in rehab, you cannot do that. So I've been to rehab once in my life. But just to give you guys a little history about my addiction problem, I've been doing drugs probably my whole life. Heavier drugs when I was younger, of course, but eventually, as I started to have, I had kids and I started a family, I had to, kind of step away from some of them crazy drugs and get my life together, and ended up falling into a opiate rabbit hole. Okay, and for those of you that don't know what opiates are, or benzos, they're prescription drugs. Okay, drugs that you have no idea that over a period of time that these drugs are going to become very addictive to you, and it's really going to mess up your lifestyle in the long run. Not only that, it's going to rob you of the most important thing that every human or every person needs and love, which is your energy, your mojo, your get up and go, your drive. When you don't have the drug in your body, you feel sluggish. You feel like you can't get out of bed. You're antsy. And that's why I want to try to reach out to my fellow YouTubers out there that's going through this problem, because it's a lot of us in denial out there. And I hope that I can, you can go on YouTube and Google Rehab with Rick, and we can do this together, guys. You know what I'm saying? And you can follow what I'm going through, and maybe you can keep that to yourself, and maybe we can do this together. My hopes and my prayers is to reach people out there that has the same problem and the same addiction, which, believe me, I've suffered with this addiction for over 20 years. So I know exactly what people are going through, how hard it is to get off of opiates. My choice of opiate is Norcos, okay, which I think that's a big fan base out there of Norcos. I know there's a lot of other pills that people are popping and doing, Xanax. It's a lot of different pills that people are taking, but they're all prescription drugs. They're all factory made. They're full of chemicals and stuff that's not meant to be good for your body whatsoever. Okay. Again, like I said, these drugs, in some cases, end up leading to death. You have kids drinking this promethazine with cough syrup. It's not good. It definitely slows down your respiratory system. Okay, and kids are, they're dying all over the world because they don't have the knowledge that they need to have. Okay, but trying to stay on track here. Norcos were my main, that is my main drug that I have a problem with. Right now, technically, I've been 30 days sober. No alcohol, no Norcos. So right now I'm doing okay. I feel okay. My body feels great. Usually I'm not doing so well when in my 30-day period. Usually my body is still antsy, but I have did some studying and some research on just special diets and special ways of eating that has helped me to establish more energy and more drive for the day. So my body actually is not antsy without some of the withdrawal drugs they give you. I think some of them are Suboxone. I know some of some of the heroin users, they use methadone. It's a lot of stuff that they give you for your body, but they're still putting chemicals in you, which is not a good thing for them to do, to put chemicals in, for you to put chemicals in your body. It's not a good thing for you to do. The best thing for you to do is to try to flush your body and find a herbal solution to bringing your body back to its natural state of ability where it was when you were a young child. Okay, and that can be done, people, and I will show you how to do that, and we will take an adventure and go down this rabbit hole with me of sobriety. Other than that, I've been sober probably like 100 times over and over again, and relapse 100 times over and over again. I've only been to rehab once. I've probably quit dozens of times, and I'm back on it again. So again, what I'm hoping is that also, by the support of you guys out there and by your love and your blessings, that this time I'm going to go longer than I ever gone, and I'm going to actually leave the drug alone for good now. So this this is my intro, just to introduce myself. I grew up in Los Angeles, grew up in Los Angeles, but born and raised in Long Beach. My mom, after we were kids, and I was probably going to elementary school, she moved us. Well, after elementary school, she moved us to Watts, and from there, I ended up moving to Newhall, getting a job at Magic Mountain, and now I reside in the 818. So I've been all over the place in the Valley and in LA and stuff like that. Party City, Hollywood. These places are very influencing on kids and youth. Believe me when I say, when I was doing these drugs and I started doing these drugs at a young person, I never thought it would have me in the headlock that it has me in now. So a message to all my young sisters and all my young brothers out there, all the little boys, all the little girls, don't take prescription drugs, okay? Right now, and it seems fun, it seems cool, you having a good time, and that's because your body is fresh, okay? And what I mean by that, it's kind of like a car. You know, you have 0 miles on the car, so you can go you can drive your car hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles without it breaking down. But old people, our engines are wore down, so basically a drug doesn't affect us as much as it affects you. We would have to take a lot more of it, because once you start doing a little amount of it in your youth, as you get older, that amount increases. Okay, the drug wants the body wants more of the drug in order to make you feel like you used to feel when you were younger and it was cool and it was fun. But now, instead of you taking it for you to enjoy something or to be fun, you have to take it just to get out of bed and just to go to work, just to take care of your kids for the day. Because if you don't take it, your body feels crazy, or you feel antsy, or you feel uncomfortable, or you're in a bad mood. Come on, people, you know what I'm talking about. You know, and that's my whole goal here, is for us to be real with each other. Guys, you can't get off of this drug if you're gonna lie to yourself. You can't do this unless you're ready. Until you're ready, this has to be something you tell yourself. You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. So, you know, you can watch this video over and over again and think that it's going to help you in some way, but it won't help you until you're ready to help yourself. You're the first one that has to make the decision that I'm ready to give this up. I'm ready to live a better life. I'm ready to live a healthier life. I want my old youth energy back, because that's what I've always thought about, how I was robbed of the energy that I used to have when I was younger. I mean, I don't expect for an old person to really be doing backflips and stuff like that, but you know, by the way, I can still hit a backflip at 40 years old. You know, if you guys want to see me hit a backflip, you know, comment at the bottom, and we'll have to take this to the park. I have to, you know, flip flop back on y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? We used to do that in Long Beach at the schools all day to impress the girls. But other than that, back on track with the most important thing at hand, which is us actually going down this rabbit hole together of sobriety. And you know, like I said, if you're in denial and you don't want to tell people, and you're ashamed and stuff like that, or you know, a lot of cases that I found myself is where I done told somebody I've stopped taking it. You know what I'm talking about, people. I done told my girl, or you know, my mom, like, no, mom, I'm not doing it no more. You know, I stopped, I quit, but you know, you're still taking it. Okay, so you know, we can do this together. You know what I'm saying? We can do this in secret. You know, all you got to do is go on your phone, hit Rehab with Rick, and see how I beat this situation, okay? Because I know I beat it before. I know I'm strong enough to beat it again. And like I said, I know with the love and the support of you guys, I will leave it alone for good. And I want to keep it real. Like, I don't care. I'll go down with my camera, YouTube. I'll get drug tested, the whole nine, so y'all see that I am sober. You know, I want this to be as real as possible. Other than that, another reason why I'm doing this, I'm a realist, and I had to put this out there because a lot of YouTubers don't put this out here. You know, right now, me and my family, we're in a pretty much, you know, a tight financial bond, which it's millions of families out there in America today that, you know, we not lazy. We work hard, but sometimes work just ain't enough to take care of family. And I'm hoping that this YouTube channel will help provide for some of the bills and stuff that, you know, we're falling back on, and some situations, some bad times that we're having in our circle. I'm not going to get too much into detail because I don't want to seem like I'm coming off like I'm a charity case, because that's not the point. Okay, I work hard. If there was work for me, or I had a job in my career, which we own a moving company, and right now in California, moving companies are pretty much moving in slow right now in 2019. It started off ending bad in 2018, and it's bad in 2019. Other than that, we're not a big business. We're a small mom and pop shop. So. You know, but we do well for ourselves when we are doing good, but right now it's kind of slow. So I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna put ourselves out there for y'all, so you guys know that Rick's rehab with Rick is a serious thing. And all we ask that you guys just click, I don't know, it's a subscribe button or something, or a little bell, whatever you got to click in order for more people to see us, or share the video. I know it's just your mouth, it's like a little finger, you click and it's like tap tap, that's all y'all gotta do. Even if you don't like the video, it's kind of like, think of it as a way of donating for free. You ain't gotta spend no money, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe. Even if you don't like it, just subscribe to it, please. Other than that, that's just the way I'm asking you guys to support me. As many subscribers as I can. I want to see exactly how many people is dealing with the situation, and is ready to really be done with it. And if just on that basis, and you're tired of this drug taking over your life, hit subscribe, hit like on this video. Other than that, I'm gonna be a monster with this, guys. We're gonna attack this real talk. We're gonna come at it like a ninja coming at a samurai in the field. I don't know why I just said that, but we're gonna get at it. Other than that, I want to also let you guys know that I'm going to introduce a special way of eating and a special exercise program for you guys to do out there too, just to help you stay busy. Because when you're getting off this drug, staying busy is very important. You got to keep your mind busy. That's the most important key to rehab, is having something to do other than sitting there getting high. Okay, so we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna do it together. If you think that this is something that you guys are really interested in doing, comment at the bottom. And also, I want to know your story. Share your story with me. I would like to try to help people out. You guys can, hit me up. I'm going to make a Twitter for this thing. I've never done Twitter, guys. I've never done Facebook or any. I don't even have a Facebook. Okay, so like I said, I'm pretty much a rookie to all this. So only the love and support I get from you guys is going to keep me going in this, and hopefully I'll come out with more videos based upon how many people I see that's willing to back me up in this sobriety situation that I'm going through. But I don't want to go through it by myself. I want to know that I got some people out there too that's trying to get sober, for by the grace of God, and by His stripes I am healed. I want to know there's some people out there that want this too, as bad as I want it. I love my children. I love my family. I really, really, really want to be there for them, and I want to be healthy, and I want to be strong, and you do too. You don't want to be sick in the bed. Can't get up. Your girl got to take care of you. Your kids got to take care of you. For us men out there, we're men. We were meant to take care of our family. We were meant to be there to be providers, okay? We weren't meant to be sick and high and drunk all the time. And alcoholism was another thing I suffered with. Alcohol, it comes hand in hand with the Norco, okay? You know what I'm talking about, all right? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing like a beer, and for me it was a beer and a shot of whiskey with a couple Norcos. I'll be honest, guys, I didn't have what people call a serious Norco problem. I probably maybe took 7 or 8 a day at the most. I think my usual limit was maybe like 5 a day, okay? With drinking, though, a lot. And I think that was the main problem, and that's where I was starting to kill myself. Was I was drinking almost a 12-pack of beer a day, and a fifth of whiskey, bourbon, okay? And that was putting a toll on my body, where I was starting to look like the Walking Dead, like I was actually a walker out there dying, okay? And you guys can still see in my face, and I'm hoping over a history of us going through this transition that you guys, we see a difference in each other, and you guys see a difference in me as far as the look, because like I said, I'm only 30 days off of the drugs and alcohol right now. And I wanted to start this video right now while I'm kind of still freshly in just, stopping, because this is where people usually give up, okay, at this point. You know what I'm talking about. This is when people usually say, you know what, I can't do this. This is not for me. I'm going to go get my beer. I'm going to go get my, you go call that person that you get your pills from, and you go spend that money. And the money that the people are spending in the streets on these things is ridiculous, people. Okay, like you could be paying bills, you could be doing something with that money, taking care of your family. You could be doing something with that money more positive than buying pills just to get you high. Okay, I'm gonna try to watch my profanity in this, guys. But every now and then I do slip. Okay, but um, Lord forgive me, but I'm a try to keep this very PG-13, because I want to reach the youth out there. My OGs, I love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones who started we hold the torch right now for the youngsters. But right now, the message I really want to get across is to the youth, because I have a 22-year-old son. I have a 23-year-old daughter. I have kids that are in the age where these prescription drugs are destroying their lives, okay, at a young age. And I don't want that for some of your kids out there, and I don't want that for you, young man and young lady. Okay, so let's really crack this situation in the head, as far as trying to get ahead in getting the education, because that's what we need. More education, more people that want to show, like, okay, listen, you don't want to go to rehab, this is what you can do. Okay, this is how you can help yourself. And we're going to walk you guys through a couple stages on things you guys can do. But I gave you guys one step is staying busy, always have something to do. Try to set up some type of daily schedule routine. Okay, it's always good. I mean, do that with your food, all the way down to your chores you got to do around the house, things you need to do, bills you need to pay. Have something to do. If you don't have something to do, find something to do. Create a project. I get those adult coloring books. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those adult coloring books, but they're awesome. I also suffer with hyper ADD, so I'm always, it's hard for me to stay still and focus. But when I use those coloring books are very cool, and they really help me to focus. So I color sometimes. I know some of the men out there like, man, what you mean you color? Yeah, I color. So I color with my kids too. They like it, they love it. But other than that, just another point I want to say before I let you guys go. The street drugs that's out there, you guys got to remember that they're putting chemicals in there. I think it's retinol is the way you say it. Fentanyl, retinol. I don't know. I don't know exactly how you say the actual word, but it's an epidemic. It's all over the world. They're smuggling it across borders. It's going crazy, people. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, guys, when you're not getting this stuff from a pharmacy, and this is a message for you guys if you're gonna take it, because I know some people, I know how it is. You know what I'm talking about. Just because you watching this video don't mean you're gonna stop today. Okay, some of y'all gonna go pop one right now and after y'all done with this, because I know the mind of an addict. That's why I want to help you, because I don't know if you guys have ever been to rehab or ever done any rehab, but we truly believe that somebody that hasn't done the drug can't help somebody get off the drug. But believe me, I know what you're going through. I know everything you're gonna do, every step. So you guys, again, comment at the bottom, ask me some questions. Any way I can help out, please do. I'm here. That's another thing I would love to do, is help anybody out with any answers that you might be frustrated with, or anything. Just hit me up. Anything. Let's talk. But don't buy the drugs off of the street, guys. Please don't buy the drugs off of the street, because if they're laced in a shop that's not a facility, hospital or pharmacy or something, like a professional place, you guys 9 times out of 10 are getting man-made chemical drugs, which all chemical drugs are man-made, but they're not certified. They're not approved by the government. Okay, so you guys are getting stuff that's pumped full of stuff that can kill you. Okay, so next time you buy drugs from somebody on the street and you start taking them, I would think twice, and especially if your heart start beating fast. Okay, if you want to, dummy, don't be a dummy. Don't be a dummy. Okay, I don't want to see any of my YouTubers out there uh, um, after looking at this message and this warning, you know, falling down the wrong rabbit hole. We want to go down the sobriety rabbit hole, not the opiate rabbit hole. We want to pull ourselves out of that. Alcohol addiction, opiate addiction, marijuana, whatever it is, guys. Sobering up is a spiritual thing. It's a fight within yourself. Okay, it's a mental, physical fight. Okay, I know I've been there, but I guarantee you guys, if you guys walk with me through this, we're going to get through this a lot easier. I'm going to make your day a lot easier. I'm going to show you how to get through the day, because it's a day-by-day process, guys. Remember that. It's a day-by-day process. You're not gonna get healed overnight. This is not. You're not gonna look at this video. We're not gonna do these steps, and all of a sudden in 2 days you're gonna be like, oh, Rick, oh my God, I'm sober, I'm great. Like, you're gonna feel like that, but believe me when I say that little guy in the back of your head, that opiate demon is gonna knock on your door, and you're gonna want to use. You're gonna want to pick up a pill. Believe me, you're gonna think about it. So the first thing I recommend you guys do, if you're serious about this, okay, what I did was, to start off, I broke myself off of the pills by giving the majority of my pills that I didn't need to hold to my girlfriend, and I let her give me 2 pills at a time until I wean myself off of my daily limit. So you got to know exactly what you take per day, okay? Because we all have a certain amount we take per day. So if you take 20 a day, you got to get it down to 10 a day, okay? And you got to do this within a 30-day period. Once you get down to 10 a day from the 1 week, you go down to the next week, get down to 5 a day, get down to 2 a day, and until you don't need them anymore, okay? And then once you get down to 2 a day, you got to just try to stay off of them and don't take them anymore whatsoever, okay? Once you get down to them, there's a lot of different things that I'm gonna try to put up in a couple vlogs. I'm gonna have to ask my girl to help me with this, y'all, because I'm not too good at sending messages and all that. I said that earlier, but I'm gonna do a couple vlogs. I'm gonna have her help me do that, so we can actually send you guys some remedies and some different ways that you guys, when you are antsy and when you're not feeling good, that can kind of help you out, okay? And these are natural remedies, people. These are not, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not, I don't have any type of medical license or anything like that. This is just a better way of eating and a healthier way to take care of yourself with herbs and natural vitamins, okay? Other than that, and most of this stuff that I use, you can get at your local farmers market, grocery stores, and stuff like that. It's basically cleaning your body. We're going to clean the body, clean it out, flush it out. If you've never done a cleanser, I suggest I wouldn't do a cleanser right away off of the drugs, because you're going to need to sustain yourself with plenty of food and stuff like that. You got to get your body back, at least, I would say, 45% back to normal. And that's gonna mean you being off of the drug for at least 3 to 4 weeks before you start doing a cleansing. I haven't even done one yet, but I am gonna do one, and when I do that, I'll make sure we YouTube that as well. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's who I am. I'm Rick. This is Rick's Rehab, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and you guys like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff, and you guys join me on this adventure. As you see, the sign behind says, and so the adventure begins. So if you're tired of sitting on your buttocks at home, popping Vicodin, popping Xanax, drinking promethazine, taking opiates, drinking, and just, knowing that you're not a waste of a person, because, that's the whole thing, guys. I've always been active, going hiking, doing stuff, and I just lost the morale. My girlfriend is like, why don't we ever do anything? And, you know, I try to blame it on other things, guys, but it's just because I just don't feel like it. I'd rather sit at home and pop pills and watch TV or do what I want to do. And it's not fair to your family, guys. It's not fair to them. And you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, y'all, you can't fake with me. That's the whole thing, guys. We're going to keep it real, keep it real, keep it real. You know, I don't expect you guys to jump on the bandwagon and not, you know, backslide, okay? Because this is a very hard thing to deal with. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's very hard and it's very difficult. That's why people get addicted, okay? Is because it's an addictive substance. But like I said, by His stripes I am healed. So, you know, we gonna do this. But other than that, guys, thank you. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the love that anybody gives me and shows me. I want to send my prayers and my blessings out to anybody out there that's suffering with this addiction that wants to stop. I send my love and my blessings through God to you guys right now, and I hope you guys receive that because I truly know how hard it is and how much of a hold this drug can have on you when you want to let it go, when you want your life to be normal, when you want to feel normal again. So yeah, guys, that's it. Let's do this, and let me know what you guys think. You know, should I do this YouTube account? Should I continue with this? You know, do you guys like it? You know, let me know what's up. Hit the subscribe. Remember, guys, again, if you guys want to look out for your boy, I'm doing this also. Like I said, I'm a realist. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm doing this to make money too. Okay, so hit that subscribe button so a brother can get paid. Okay, so I can, you know, take care of some of these bills I got lacking. Other than that, y'all, I love y'all. People all over the world. That's one of my slogans. People all over the world. We got to get sober, y'all, so we can take care of our youth and do the right thing. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Rick's Rehab. One love. We out. Gone.